Okay, third time's the charm. And today's portrait will be a self portrait by yours truly, the gal getting the read in, Miss Dina with it, Nina. Yes, and it is her self portrait consisting of a color scheme of nude, browns, reds, oranges. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give us some Earth Star Chakra teas, which is also correlating with her geometric oracle card, which says soul time, and it is the number 40. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite, which literally correlates with all the other videos. I love the synchronicity of it all. It also gave me cocoon and blooming vibes. Like you've been in the cocoon for the purpose of sprouting out, and now you're kind of like, is it time? Should I step out? And it's given that there's a need to jump out, but there's a need to pump your brakes at the same time, which ultimately means that there's a need to branch out, just probably not in the way that you think. That goes back to when I was saying about giving more attention to your artistic side. But I'm getting also that that's going to end up reflecting, or also opportunities for you to step out of your comfort zone are also going to be presenting themselves to you more. Probably has already been, it probably has been irritating you to a degree. But it's like they're putting you on notice now, like, hey, you're gonna be getting opportunities to like take leaps of faith or try new things. And those will be like the baby steps of creeping out of your cocoon, which is interesting because in your self portrait, you are kind of fetal position esque, balled up esque, in the way you would be if you were like inside a cocoon, if you will. So I love how that correlates. As far as Earth Star, well, Soul Star came out too. Soul Star comes out for you a lot, which is gold. That's the color of it, of the Soul Star chakra, which is basically the chakra that is right above, not right above, but it's above your crown chakra. And I often pick that up with you. And I think that goes back to your natural ability to surge feminine energy, to where you have a very effortless connection to the divine realm. So your soul star chakra is basically a etheric, evolved form of your crown chakra. So it's like your soul star chakra is on point, but your crown chakra is imbalanced, which is probably why you may have nightmares like that, because you are heavily in tuned to your spiritual realm and these spiritual realms, but because your crown chakra is warped, the messages come in warped form, if that makes sense. Yeah. And that also goes back to the imbalance of your heart chakra causing blockages in your third eye chakra, to where the way you perceive the messages may also be like, may give you anxiety. So yeah, there's a need to. I noticed too that you gave yourself red patches in the hair on the portrait, which is, I understand on a human sense why you would do that, because that's a color that you typically wear in your hair and it looks nice on you.
Yeah, I had red hair at the time.
Yeah, but in a spiritual sense, it is backwards, because your root chakra, red, is at the bottom, and your crown chakra, purple, is at the top. So it's like you put more faith in the protection of yourself through material things, the physicality of yourself, possibly looking for it from other people, and then also the protection and the access, if you will, the and all of that comes with money.
Mm-hmm.
You've rested that kind of in place with your crown chakra, not even realizing it.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's kind of also what has your crown chakra out of whack, because the divine realm is looking for you to it's like the credit that you're looking for other people to give you.
Mm-hmm.
Your divine realm and the most high is looking for you to give that credit to them. They are looking for credit from you.
Mm-hmm.
For the ways that they have benefited you, and some of the ways that you're looking for it from other people.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so all of that to finally get into the picking of your deck. Oh, okay. And I feel like that was like definitely an opportunity to step out of your comfort zone, because ordinarily I feel like you would have chosen the green marker. Mm-hmm. But you took a leap of faith and went with the purple. I'm here for it. Which is showing the willingness and the ability to fix the issues and imbalances with your crown chakra and open yourself up to new things.
Mm-hmm. I love self-improvement.
Yes. I'm getting to it that it may help you to get some type of purple pen, and working with the color purple when you write and when you draw things.
I just bought some colored pens yesterday from Michael's.
I'm here for it. Yes, you did. They were so freaking cute. Ooh. Oh, that's so cute.
I always get the activated earth card. I just pretend like I don't see it.
I feel like that's like your mind resisting the urge to put it together, because Virgo tends to hate the concept of multiple things being true at once. It either is or it isn't. Yes. It's either black or it's white.
I'm very straightforward.
Yes, it's either right or it's wrong. So it's either earth or it's air. It's either water or it's fire. It's how you are wanting to perceive it. But your spiritual realm is trying to put you in a activated earth sense, which is giving me, whereas earth, most people think of things, material things, rocks, you know, things that are tangible as being still, unless a human puts their hands on it. Mm-hmm. But when you think about it, earth rotates. Constantly. And the fact that it rotates helps it evolve and ultimately keep itself healthy all at the same time. And also helps it create new things and helps the living beings within it create new things to contribute to the atmosphere. So that goes back to amalgamating and marrying your two different mindsets, which makes sense because you are on the cusp of Scorpio and Sagittarius, which is a water and fire sign. Yes. So there's a need to marry those qualities together. Two signs that ordinarily, seemingly have nothing in common, coming together and creating a activated earth effect. Look at Earth, it's a big ass rock, but at the same time, look at how much greatness and beauty and versatility is within that big ass rock. Mm-hmm. And so I'm getting to that there's a need to find better ways to invest your money, better things to invest your money. It's like what we was thinking about and talking about as it concerned the show Bling Empire. Mm-hmm. And how a lot of their aspirations are to like own horses and traffic horses for like support support purposes and race purposes and stuff like that, or investing in malls, or investing in
Mhm.
out of the ordinary things that people tend to not think about, as opposed to just buying chains and buying houses, like actually investing in land for the purposes of making money that will make you money. And so that's also kind of what's coming through too. You opening your mind and your avenues up to investing your money and your time in things that are not so much of the cliche. Definitely going outside of yourself to find something that you haven't even thought about yet.
Mhm.
Which sounds crazy, but it's just basically you putting the action behind your prayer, praying for an answer, looking for the answer without seeing it yet, and then God will meet you halfway and just drop it in your lap.
Mhm.
And for your art card, you have Jorge Surratt, the high kick, and it's the number 2 on there, blue. There's some things that you need to say, that you need to get off your chest. I'm not sure if that is supposed to be you writing, you verbally speaking, or both.
Mhm.
But there's a need to use your story to help other people, and ultimately be fuckless about other people's response to it.
Mhm.
It's giving me the scenario of Mariah Carey's siblings coming out recently and trying to sue her for things that she said in her book. And it's just like, yeah, people may come at you and try to make you feel bad about telling your experience of them,
Mhm.
but screw that, because it is basically divine placement for you to use your experiences to relate and help other people
Mhm.
who may not have those tools, or may not have firsthand access to people to help them navigate through things like that. And change. Go ahead and show that one. It is so cute. Yes. I remember Cardi getting backlash for a photo shoot that she did that was very reminiscent to this photo. She did it for a Reebok ad, and it was basically because the cultural standard is to not wear shoes when in these types of positions. And that was like one of the one moments one of the few moments that I seen where she showed growth in actually, one, taking accountability, and also not allowing the public to make her so defensive. So that's, I feel like that scenario is coming to me for the fact of, whereas you may usually be shaken up by people's negative responses to how you express yourself
Mhm.
or tell your stories.
Yeah.
But in this instant, there's a need to take from examples like Cardi B and be fuckless in your stance, and how you basically stand in your truth and stand in the things that you do, while also, even if you feel a need to take accountability, remain confident and humble at the same time.
Mhm.
If that makes sense.
Mhm.
Because I feel like that's something that Cardi B struggled with in her career, finding the balance between humility and confidence at the same time, to where she would give too much attention to the negative comments that she would get,
Mhm.
to a point of almost ignoring the positive feedback
Yeah.
that she would get.
Mhm.
And so it's like, with this moment in particular, I think it was kind of a turning page
Mhm.
in her process as a person, to where she saw, oh, okay, I can show humility and just apologize for certain things, even if I didn't intend to do what it was that they say I did, or even if I didn't have knowledge that that was what I was doing, I can still receive positive feedback from being humble, as opposed to the general message that we get in society that you have to be an asshole or a bitch in order to get what you want. And so it's like understanding that the humility of you and the great aspects of you and the kind-heartedness and the sweetness of your character and your spirit is a major part of what has gotten you thus far. It is a major part of what will get you far, as opposed to what is often sold to us that, like I said, you have to act a fool in order to get attention and get positive gratification and get views and to be successful in this, that, and the third. You will basically be an example of the opposite of that. You will basically end up being an example of a person who chooses the high road and benefits off of that, as opposed to what people usually see as the nice person finishing last, if you will.
Yeah.
All of that is about to turn, and your presence and your contribution in life will be a part of it.
Okay, that sounds so great. I look forward to whenever that happens.
Yes, and I'm getting to that it's going to be even better than the way that I was able to put it into words.
Oh, okay.
And so, once again, very straightforward, didn't take long. And honestly, I hope that these readings helped other people as opposed to just who I did the reading for. Because that's literally what the recordings are for, to extend beyond my immediate physical realm. So, light, love, healing, peace, protection, and providing for it to you all. I hope you enjoyed. I hoped it was helpful, and I hope you hit me up personally and continue to come back and leave feedback. Share, subscribe on YouTube, all of that. Link in the bio. Freak with me. Follow my artistic page. I do monologues. All of that. We can do it all. See y'all. You want to show your face one more again?
Bye, y'all.
Yes. See y'all. Let me see if I can turn it off this time.